cards for students and teachers to keep them safe. I propose a new method of Wi-Fi. The current method involves a mainstream username where everybody puts in the same password and then they access the Wi-Fi. This new method involves setting up a username and password for individuals to log in with. This login could be set up at the same time as the usernames and logins are set up for the laptops at the schools, which is when they turn in the acceptable use policy. By setting up these individual logins, you can track how individuals use the school's Wi-Fi, and you can limit or authorize students to access different materials than teachers would. And you can protect the Wi-Fi resources and the bandwidth and adjust it according to the usage. You may already have the appropriate equipment to put this into play, and as far as I've talked with the IT specialist at Westlake, it is possible to transition from the simple authentication which you have now to what is called an enterprise authentication.
So another concern besides just the safeguards that was brought to our attention was what to do for students who don't have a device to use. And because we want to make sure that these devices are tools used to enhance learning rather than a hindrance to students who are still trying to learn. And the solutions are already built into the climates of our classroom. So the main advantage to bringing your own device is internet access, and there are several ways you can get internet access to all the students. If one student has a device and a student next to them doesn't, they can easily pair up and do group learning, which is great because it's even more collaboration. And then also most schools have access to computer cards, and where one computer card of 30 computers could cater to one class, when you suddenly let students bring their own devices and use those, then one computer card can cover up to 150 or 180 students, which would greatly increase the access that students have to resources. And if that doesn't work, then there's teachers can always provide alternative assignments for students to complete all the things that you need to get done. Maddie?
Thanks. So I was asked to address on why is it all worth it? What's the point of introducing all of this technology with all of the risks that are involved? And the main thing I kept coming back to was the real experience that can be gained from using this. Hopefully by high school, we've all learned the lessons on sharing. We know how to share. And it's important to be able to implement programs where we're able to share and use each other as a source. Group work and all of that important stuff is very, very important in the workplace and in college as well. And we were talking about all the things that we've been able to do with technology. And last year in my AP biology class, we were able to get on a program that allowed us to learn about genetics and evolution through controlling a population of birds. And that kind of experience I can't get from a lecture, whereas I was able to go onto the internet and be able to access all of these things that helped me understand. And that was the difference between me passing the AP test. Emily and Haley were in a class, they were learning about Islam, and they were able to Skype with a woman who lived in an Islamic country. And that's something that was not even possible before today. And it's amazing what kind of things you're able to do, and it's amazing that we have this technology that is able to put the world at our fingertips, literally.
So the last thing we really wanted to emphasize is that it's all about learning. We want this BYOD policy to maximize and to use efficiently the technology that the people that go to our schools already have at their fingertips. If we can help them to learn to use it to further their education, then not only does it help us educate them, it helps them educate themselves with the information that they have. We really just want this to be able to be used as a tool instead of a hindrance. Because right now they only know how to use it for maybe social media or maybe looking up some random question that they have. But as we are able to do this, is we are able to provide resources, and if we really embrace the technology that we have, it prepares us better for the world, for college, for business, and it helps us to be better students and better citizens in the world. I would really like to thank you guys for all of your time and for our opportunity that we have today.